In this video, we are going to be testing the base model $2,000 10-core CPU, 18-core GPU, 512GB SSD, League of Legends on full screen mode, which is Retina Resolution, versus what I tested previously, which was borderless mode, which technically scales down to what your Mac OS settings are. So if you looked at my Dota 2 video, I talked about kind of some of the differences there. So yeah, when we go to borderless and you leave it at what the resolutions are, it will kind of fix itself eventually. But I'm not sure if you could tell from the video, but I could, or from this video, but if for someone who has the screen physically in front of them, it looks like it's 50% resolution. Now what you get over borderless mode is you can do this like app expose if you use the trackpad to go between desktops or not, and all tabs still works. Which is, in my opinion, if you guys play Dota, better than Dota, because you have to press Command H, if you're not used to, I guess it's called Command Tab. So going back to full screen mode, the difference is about 120 FPS, which is pretty good at max, which is what the promotion is at full screen, versus when you're on borderless, you get 50% resolution. But if you guys don't know, there's a way to go from, I believe, OpenCL to Metal, and I'll put this in the link in the comment, but you could go to Metal beta test equal 1, or telling you I look it up, you could also go to Metal beta test equals true, and this will render in Metal instead of, I believe, OpenCL on macOS. This isn't running it natively, it's just using a different graphical engine. And so when you do this, and kind of just verifying with what this Reddit post is, you could bump up to about 240 FPS in both modes. So let's take a look at that now. Cut around in the video, and basically this is recorded on iPhone, another benefit of an Apple ecosystem, but running on full screen with the full native resolution of the 14-inch MacBook Pro, and you can see it just automatically bumps to 240, which is about a 2x difference that compared to running on OpenCL, or is it OpenGL? It's probably one of those, sorry. But essentially, yeah, if you have a gaming monitor that goes above 144 hertz, you could get that full uncapped, or if you're playing on your MacBook, that's something to consider there. And of course, everything's set to max, as you can see in the settings, and even going to uncapped, you'll get that extra 1 FPS. I think there it goes, 241. There we go, guys. We're maxing out now. But with the creeps here, depending on what gaming monitor you have, I mean, the macOS MacBook 14-inch only goes to 120 ProMotion, so you technically wouldn't see the stuff. But there are gaming monitors out there that go above 144 hertz, so that could be something to consider. It could help you last hit better, like I'm demonstrating here. Of course, you got to miss one of the creeps. I'll blame it on the Bluetooth wireless mouse. Mac OS still has that problem. If you are gaming, you might want to get a wired mouse. I don't know what it is. I showcased this in my Dota video. Mac OS and Bluetooth they got problems. I don't know how else to explain it. But other than that, I think if you guys didn't know about this and you're on an M1 or M2 machine, this is something to consider. Of course, going to borderless mode still maxes out at 240, so no difference there. So you might as well just go to the Retina resolution. Again, like I mentioned, in person, visually with my eye, I could tell the difference between borderless and full screen. It's almost like rendering at 50%, or depending on what your default setting is. So that's my take on this video. I wanted to put something in the end for gamers considering different devices. You may have noticed I had a device in the background. So let's play some sound that is coming from with the G15 on, and it has Dota 2 running. I was watching my friend play, and then let's listen to when I put it to sleep, and this is going to be coming from the iPhone camera perspective. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. I went back to using my G15. It was pretty loud, even on Teams and stuff like that. So yeah, subs if you got them, would appreciate it. and we'll see you guys in some further testing in CSGO, War Thunder, and all that jazz. But you guys are having a good one. Peace out. Happy gaming.